Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Alright, this is the tarot reading for Aries for April. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, so Aries. These are your Vedic Sidereal placements, not your Western Tropical. If you don't know your Vedic Sidereal placements, you can look up a free birth chart calculator online, or get a much more detailed birth chart from my website that even has your D9 Navamsa Nakshatras, aka constellations. Okay. But I use your Vedic Sidereal transits to confirm what's happening in your reading. So, let's get into that. I'm going to start things off with the Celtic Cross with the tarot, and close things out with the Kipper Oracle spread. And then we'll clarify all of it. I'll lay out your cards, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, Aries. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, one second, gotta move the mic back. Alright, so, Eight of Pentacles. You are working on something, building towards something. Okay. The heart of the matter, the Star. Building towards something you're wishing for. It looks like it's very healing. The Challenge, Page of Pentacles. There's more you have to learn. Or there's some issue with communication, solid communication. Now, your focus, the Tower. You are focused on a sudden revelation, sudden change. Hopefully not disaster, but we'll see when I clarify it. Now, in the past, we have the Page of Swords. In the past, there was some curiosity, maybe some communication. But it would have been light communication. Now, your strength. We have the Knight of Wands. You're showing me you have the strength to take action on something you're passionate about. Now, immediate future. We have the Six of Pentacles. Sorry, a motorcycle just went by kind of loud. Okay. So, immediate future, you're balancing things out. It looks pretty good. There's equal give and take here. Now, the supportive energy, Two of Pentacles, you're weighing something up. Okay. The hidden energy, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like happily ever after. That's, happy relationship, happy family, kids, friends, all of it. It's your own personal idea of happiness, but it's hidden from you right now. Now, hopes and fears. We have the Knight of the Knight of Cups. Okay, so some kind of emotional communication here is what you're hoping for. Maybe feeling it a little. But the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands can be a committed relationship where you're living together. It could be a living situation. It can be a home. Okay. But let's clarify these. Why the Eight of Pentacles? For the overall energy. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit. Okay, you're showing me all those pages again. So, communication, back and forth, when it comes to healing something. with the Hermit here. In particular, somebody may be feeling kind of alone. The Hermit is alone. And Moon is currently aspecting Ardra today, which is the Nakshatra or constellation of loneliness. Okay, but you're showing me you want to work on that. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you also want... There's some emotions behind this as well. Interesting that you're only showing me pages, though, when your strength is a Knight. So you have more that you could be doing. Okay, why the Star? Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Okay. So, what you're wishing for here, you're showing me there's an opportunity to have a victory with that. But you're stressed about it. Stressed like hell. Now, I'm still leaning this as healing, but this could also be something tied to work. Tied to finances. Because you're showing me a fair amount of pentacles here. The Seven of Cups. Either way, you're showing me there's an opportunity. Okay. So why is the Page of Pentacles the challenge? Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Okay. So, it's difficult for someone to communicate. An emotional offer that could bring a lot of happiness. My bet is a relationship. Now, it's interesting. Knight of Cups and Ten of Cups are both showing up in the hidden energy and then the hopes and fears. Reverse those, but yeah. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. There could be an age difference between you and this person. You're showing me for the most part, you're dealing in pages. But there's an Emperor here. Okay. Now, this could also be a father-child dynamic. The reason I say that is the Emperor can represent a father figure, and Moon is aspecting Ardra, the Nakshatra of karma with one's father. For some of you, that might apply. Alright, why the Tower in the focus? Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so suddenly, you're showing me you want to hold on to someone you have a strong soul connection with. Six of Cups, there could be nostalgia there. You could know this person from your past. Especially because, by know this person from the past, I mean you have a lot of history with this person. So a strong possibility of that here. Especially with Moon being in Mula, the Nakshatra of the past. Okay. Let's see. Why the Page of Swords in the past? Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Okay, so in the past, you wanted to bring something together with this person. You had curiosity towards that, may have even communicated it, but that was blocked. You were impatient, you wanted things to move forward fast, but yeah, someone blocked it. Ten of Pentacles, you wanted it all. Happy home, happy family, that strong foundation with this person. Oh, got cards flipping out. Alright, for the Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Okay. You're showing me that these actions that you've taken, that you have the strength to take, bring nothing but disappointment. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely an emotional disconnect here. Alright, why the Six of Pentacles in the immediate future? Five of Cups, Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Okay, so you're leaving behind past sorrow and past regrets. I do see you moving away from that and moving towards balance. Okay, it looks like a passionate new beginning with that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Could be some excitement towards moving forward here. Why the Two of Pentacles in the in the supportive energy? Seven of Cups, the World, the King of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of confusion here. Two of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. Both are cards of confusion. But the World is here, that cycle's coming to an end, and I see you becoming more confident when that happens. Eight of Pentacles, especially when it comes towards working on something. Eight of Pentacles was tied to that communication about healing things. Alright. Why the Ten of Cups in the hidden energy? Okay. I revealed a fourth card accidentally, so that's going to be added. Okay. So we have Death, the Tower, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands, you're showing me a match. Both people that are bold, confident, attractive, passionate. The bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So, suddenly, walls are being broken down. Whenever I get the Tower with the Seven of Wands or Nine of Wands, walls are being broken down. So, suddenly someone is going to be open to having happiness with you. Okay. Now, forgot to mention, but Moon being, well, aspecting Ardra. Ardra is tied to heartbreak and sorrow. But it doesn't mean you remain in heartbreak and sorrow. It just means you experience it. Which clearly you have, with the way things have gone in this relationship in the past. But why the Knight of Cups in the hopes and fears? Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah, definitely communication here about a revival on Judgment. People are being revived from the dead. And it's tied to a committed relationship, clearly. Temperance. It's going to take time. Things are going to need to be balanced out between you and this person. But yeah, you can definitely heal things here from the looks of it. Why the Four of Wands for the potential outcome? Page of Cups, Emperor, Two of Wands. Yeah. Once again, I see there could be an age difference between you and this person, but I do see some emotional offer. It's going to be lighter than a Knight of Cups, just a Page of Cups to start. But it does look like some emotional communication, possibly an apology. Now, this could be you towards them, maybe. Especially with the Ten of Cups being hidden from you, though. I'm thinking maybe it's them. But I know you want to work on things too. Okay. But this is going to take time. Two of Wands is here. It's not going to be immediate. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's definitely going to take time. Things need to be worked on and grown. In other words, the emotions. Okay. Need to grow. Well, let's get your last cards here. Oh. Moon, Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So you're leaving the moon. On the moon, there's a dog and a wolf. Or coyote. So, those are the symbols of Ardra. Heartbreak and sorrow. Mula, the past. So you're leaving behind depression. But it's going to require slowly working on things. Past that. Page of Wands. And I see you're going to be excited. Okay. Let's look at your oracle cards and see what's going on there. Now, let's see. Transit-wise. For Aries. Jeez. Right now, you don't really have anything showcasing relationships being very prominent. Not yet, at least. So I definitely see this is going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, none of your major transits are going to be in the 7th house. But Mars is going to be aspecting starting like April 2nd. So clearly there could be something that takes place during like that month and a half that Mars is there. But don't expect it to be, jumping into things right away. Okay, but let's look at your oracle cards. Okay. So, we have child, imprisonment, mature woman. Okay. You may be feeling trapped. Either there's kind of an oppressive mother figure here, or you're this mature woman wanting to have a new beginning. Could even feel trapped in not being able to have children. For some of you, that could be the case. In particular, for those mature women out there. Okay. Now we also have bad health, change, and great fortune. So, clearly, a change in your health for the better. Now, that makes perfect sense. Sun is going to be moving into the 1st house for you. 1st house of the body. So you're going to be focused on your body when that happens. But, great fortune is here. Great fortune is the best card in the Kipper deck. It means things are going to go your way. Okay. So, let's clarify these. Let's see, why child? Okay, tent. Temporary situation. Chain. Chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. So, definitely, this desire to have a new beginning, I do see that's going to be changing. Right now is temporary. Now also, moon aspecting Ardra. Ardra is tied to fatherhood. Now, if you're not a man, then parenthood. But, for those of you that want to have children, I see it's temporary issues. Okay, why imprisonment? Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with anger issues. Ardra is also the Nakshatra of anger. Trouble controlling one's emotions. Very extreme emotions. But you are on the road to success. Yeah, there we go. You're not going to be stuck. Not going to remain stuck, at least. Why mature woman? Okay. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yeah, so it's definitely been a long road. And you have felt unsuccessful. But you're moving past that. It's just taken a while. Longer than you'd like. Alright, why change? Or, well, I was going to say bad health, but change first, I guess. Alright, ladder. Climbing toward success. And turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Okay. So, it looks like someone's no longer being an idiot. Congrats. Alright. The messages my ancestors have for you. Alright, why bad health? Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And we have key, successful outcome to your problems. Okay. So yeah, definitely overcoming bad health. Why great fortune? Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And star, guaranteed success. Okay. Now, dragon is a symbol of 3 different nakshatras. Ashlesha, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttar Bhadrapada. But with that card, I usually get Ashlesha because it's tied to self-delusion. In other words, either self-manipulation or being manipulated into thinking something else, which Ashlesha is tied to manipulation. But I do see you overcoming that. You're no longer going to be manipulated by this person that you were dealing with. For those of you that have been dealing with that. Also, Ashlesha is tied to imprisonment. You've been feeling trapped. But you're going to have success in overcoming that. Hopefully none of you have literally been trapped with Rahu in your 12th house of prisons. Hopefully not. Alright. But that's what I have for you, Aries. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me in the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.